Hello everyone and welcome to another unit review and the last of the Secret of Mana units that I will be reviewing, although, I don't know, maybe someday I'll review Rabby because why not? He's cute. But for now we're going to talk about Kevin. Now, if we're going to talk about the one unit who came and fell out of the eye of the being used, it's Kevin. Kevin did not end up being used for very long for a whole bunch of different reasons. One, he kind of has some weird attacks in his 5 and 6 star kit, and he really didn't have anything that was that incredible. Well, now his 7 star here, and does it save him? Not really. And here's the big problem. Tifa came out. This guy does not beat Tifa, in my opinion, in any way. But what does he have? Well, in the 7 star kits, he gets a new AoE 200% physical attack that ignores 50% defense. Okay. He has a 60 MP, 1 hit 750% physical attack that 80% chance to confuse. He has a 10 hit 700% physical attack that fills his own limit burst gauge, 3 to 4 crystals. That's okay. That's okay. And his cooldown ability is a self 250% for 2-turn ability that also gives a 50% debuff in defense for 2 turns, fills his limit burst gauge, why was that so hard to say, for 11 crystals, and enables him to have a 1-turn ability. Now that's a 2-turn cooldown, available turn 1. Wait, that ability sounds familiar. Oh, it sounds a lot like Tifa's ability. What is that ability that he gets? Well, it is a single target 8 hit 750% physical attack with ignoring 50% of the enemy's defense. I like Tifa's better because it's just a 1-hit powerful attack. This one, kind of an 8-hit chain, we'd have to look at the frames and see, but it's not in the Holy Explosion family, so it's probably just going to be, I don't know, maybe a couple of the other Secret of Mana units have some 8-hit abilities that might chain together. But it's definitely not anything super big. Now, what does he get in his kit? Well, his TMR is a 30% attack when with a fist, and 30% attack when equipped with clothes. Well, that sounds exactly like Tifa's TMR, except it's a hat instead of clothes. Okay, well, first of all, equipping that to him, you definitely want it. And in equipping it, you get an extra 30% to defense, HP, MP, 40% attack when dual wielding, 50% attack when two-handing a weapon. Why you'd want a two-hand with this guy, I don't know, but okay. It also enhances his limit burst to AoE 1 hit, 1290% physical attack, and AoE 100% dark debuff for 3 turns, and buffs himself 150% attack. Randy does 300% attack buff for using his limit burst, so Randy's feels just better. Randy at least gets some amazing stuff, but I guess this guy can equip better weapons. And that dark element is good because his Super Trust Mastery, if you ever get it, is 172 attack, Dark Element Fist. I like Tifa's Fist because it doesn't have an element and Tifa just puts water on her attacks by using a fairly strong ability. Locking this guy to darkness, not sure quite how I feel about it. Depends on the enemy, as it usually does with this game. But other than that, he gets an extra 30% to attack, defense, spirit, 120% buff for 1 turn every turn, so why not just label it as every turn? 1.3 times limit burst damage, so that increases his limit burst, but 1290%. It's not the biggest increase. It's not like Cloud getting extra limit burst damage. 20% attack, or CG Hayu for that matter. Anyway, focus. And 30% extra attack and 120% modifier for a couple of his abilities and some dark resistance. Out of the 3, Kevin is the worst. Between Hawkeye, Riaz, and Kevin is the worst. He's just uninteresting. His kit's kind of boring. He didn't really get a whole bunch of new attacks. And Tifa has one huge thing. First of all, oh, no bad jokes, but Tifa has one huge thing as opposed to this guy that makes her unbelievably better. Natural dual wield. If you're going to have dual wield, it's just better to have it naturally in the kit, so you don't have to waste a spot or an accessory on it. Building this guy as a true dual hand, no, you're just going to pick other units. You're not going to pick this guy to do it. So honestly, and the lack of different and more chaining abilities, he has some interesting stuff, but Tifa is just so much better, and Tifa was on a easier to get banner, and this guy is just no. Just no, I don't want this guy at all. It's not to say that he's bad. He's still a strong 7-star on his own, but on the other, like, every other unit I feel is stronger than Kevin, and Kevin is just, you need his super TMR to really take advantage of that dark element, and that means 4 of this guy on a split 3-way banner. So no, sorry Kevin, you just didn't make quite the cut. And I'm not crazy about his design either, but that's personal and not affecting of my review of him. Long story short, not the worst unit I've ever seen come along, but not the best either. So that is all for the Secret of Mana units. We are now done. What will come next month? No idea, but looking forward to seeing it. So thank you guys very much for watching. See you all next time.